And finally, we will learn how to manage sales receipts with bank feeds when you make receipts from your QuickBooks Online phone app. What exactly happened? Well, you got paid immediately, and you recorded a sale receipt in your phone, and that was the right thing to do. Well, what's the problem? The problem is, in this case, the customer or client put the money directly into your bank account at the moment you got paid when you finished the service. But when you make the receipt from your phone, it does not record it into your bank account. Instead, it records it into an account that the computer makes for you, called undeposited funds. Well, what can you do? You could log in with the computer and record a deposit from undeposited funds to your bank account. The date of that deposit is the same day as the day of the receipt. Or you could match the receipt in your phone with the bank feeds, and the phone will move the receipt from undeposited funds to the bank account. And that's one of the advantages of having bank feeds come into your phone. When this happens, all you have to do is match the receipt that you already recorded with the transaction on the review list from the bank feeds. And then when you do that, the money will be transferred from undeposited funds to the bank account that you have set up with your phone app. So let's take a look at how to do this in QuickBooks. For example, let's imagine on July 24th, you made a sale receipt to Candy for $200 and it was recorded with the phone. The phone app recorded it into undeposited funds, not the bank account. But when you got paid on July 24th, the client's money went directly into the bank account. Then the bank feed shows it at one of the review transactions when it cleared the bank. Let's match it to the receipt in undeposited funds. And this is how you do it.
So, before we match, let's go to the chart of accounts and see that undeposited funds is the account that's holding the sale receipt that I had previously recorded. If we scroll all the way down, we can see that the total of $1,600 in undeposited funds includes this $200 sale receipt that I recorded on July 24th. However, on July 24th, the $200 was directly deposited into the Business Chase account. But unfortunately, when I recorded it with my phone app, it only recorded it into undeposited funds and not into the Chase bank account. The way to fix that is to match it through the bank feeds. So let's hit the top left arrow to go back. Okay, hit the main menu bars, scroll up and tap Home. Whenever you're lost, just go to the main menu and go Home. Now when we tap Review Transactions, you'll notice when we tap the number of transactions available for review, now Chase is suggesting 2 possible deposits to match to that receipt. This is exactly $200, the one on August 2nd, but then if we scroll down, we can see the one on July 24th is also a suggested match. That's because QuickBooks makes the suggestion about which one to match based on the money amount. It just so happens that the $200 deposit on July 24th is the correct one, because that's the date that the money for this sale receipt was immediately placed into the bank account. So because that's the correct one, I'm going to tap on it. Now, I will not add, I will match. And of course, if you didn't accept that match, you could tap here, find another match, and QuickBooks would suggest the other possible matches that have a similar amount. But we won't do that. We'll go back and we'll accept this as a match. And if we accept this, that means that all of the details that were in the receipt stay, However, let's check that it's accepted properly. When we come back to the review list, we can see that there's only 29 now available for review, and you can see if we tap in QuickBooks, that $200 deposit has been placed in QuickBooks by the bank feeds, affecting our financial records. Tap to go back. Now you can also notice that if we look at the chart of accounts, you can see that it is in its proper place. First of all, if we go back down to undeposited funds, you can see undeposited funds is decreased by 200. It was 1,600, now it's 1,400. If we open up undeposited funds and scroll to the bottom, you see there was a plus when we made the sale receipt and a minus when we copied the sale receipt into the bank account just now with the bank feeds. So that's something that it added to the undeposited funds account. You can also go back and acknowledge that it's in the bank account. You go back to chart of accounts, scroll to the top, and here's business checking, tap business checking, and you can see here's the 200 acknowledged as being deposit in the business bank account.